What's like do you have like a core tenet about wrestling that you think about when you go into a match? Like, is there a thing that you like to come back to of like, I need to do this in order for it to be a great match?
I just want people to care. You know, I want them to care about the outcome. I want them to have an emotional investment in what is happening in the ring. And I think that's just really the biggest thing for me is if I can captivate that attention, you know, they'll come along for the story and have a good time.
So where does that start? If you want people to care, what does it start with?
Oh, it starts well before the match. It starts in the lead up, the promos, the work going into it, how you react to each other in the ring and perceive each other in the ring. And, you know, I'm real big on the small things. You know, I'm not a huge fan of cutting promos with my opponent in a ring face to face and no action happening, because I think at a certain point in life, if two people are arguing and throwing insults back and forth and hands aren't thrown, you both look pretty terrible in that, you know?
And that reminds me of the promo that you cut with Brock Lesnar. And it's like that was intense. Mm-hmm. And I don't think anyone had ever spoken to Brock Lesnar like that before.
Yeah, Brock was surprised too.
You didn't know?
No. I mean, well, a lot of that too, and I'm not sure, there's a lot of promos I had with Brock, but, you know, Brock really liked the kind of the chaotic energy I brought to things. He loved that, you know, I would say whatever I wanted to say to him and to his face. And, you know, because he understood what I'm trying to do. You know, he understood, yeah, you know, I want to, you know, you want to flip off Brock Lesnar to his face and have people go, whoa, what are you doing, dude? You know, like that uneasiness, that you know, kind of tension in the air. And I think that also is just an important part of kind of bringing interest and care into a match is building that tension, just knowing that when the dam finally breaks, all hell's going to break loose.
The one I'm specifically thinking about is you look at me when I'm talking to you.
Oh. Yeah. I may have, in the grand creative scheme of things, may have went a little overboard there.
No, but it's a great moment.
No,
though.
it is. It was fine. But I just remember when I walked back through the curtain, you know, Hunter's like, oh, awesome. Everybody's stoked. And I remember I just looked over at Vince and he's just like, good job. It just kind of like looked over and I was like, all right. Because I think he wanted a different look to how everybody was in the ring. But sometimes when I'm out there, I'm on the mic and you get me jazzed up and I'm on my shit. Yeah, I just I'll flow with the character and then it gets wild.